Where you at, Berto?
Today we got the CoryxKenshin allegations. They've been trying to cancel my dog CoryxKenshin since the beginning of time. I don't know what the deal is. I genuinely feel like he's just a regular guy living regular life, and he's a good nigga. Let's just call a spade a spade. Y'all think CoryxKenshin's not trying to clap some shit every once in a while, man? He's famous, he's black, and they trying to tear him down. So I'm gonna just go out on the whim and just say straight up, I think the allegations are false. And I haven't even heard what the is yet. Let's get right to the video. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. You see everybody going crazy. Let's get right into it, and come on.
So last night, my entire timeline was jumping talking about a YouTuber named CoryxKenshin. Truthfully, I don't really know much about the guy, but he is factually one of the biggest creators on YouTube. It appears to me that he mainly makes gaming playthrough style videos, and people really seem to universally love him. The last time I can remember him really making headlines was when he was saying YouTube is racist or showed favoritism or something like that. Well, last night Cory found himself on the end of some allegations from an ex-girlfriend.
He looks really young in this. He looks very young in this. I wonder how old he was here. How old is Cory in general?
And now a lot of his fans are turning their back on him, saying that this all seems completely out of character, while others are obviously coming to his defense. So all of the information we have right now does come from the
Red lipstick, huh? Can never trust a girl that wears red lipstick. Red lipstick and jet black hair. Yeah, she's gonna make up a lie and try to ruin your life. Am I tripping for that, chat? On some shit. That just looked like a combo to fuck your life up. Look at her. Just look at her. I feel like she just looks like the type to try and lie in your name, bruh. True or false?
girlfriend who goes by the name Panda Ninja XX.
You on your own with that? All right. Maybe I'm judging a little bit book by its cover, but I ain't gonna lie, she just still look like the type of person that you don't want to trust, man.
Official. And she posted 3 slideshows on TikTok, which she titles The Truth About Your Favorite YouTuber. Adding, I'm not doing a story time, I'm sharing what I lived. If it feels heavy, it's because it was. Also saying content warning, non-graphic, emotional plus mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, illness-related trauma, emotional abandonment, and status-fueled cruelty. I mean, just based on the sheer amount of buzzwords she used here, I thought, god damn, this dude must have done some really bad shit. She starts out by saying that the world doesn't know the real Cory, and that he was hiding her from the world during the duration of their relationship.
Yeah, it sounds like for good fucking reason, too.
She even questions his religious acumen here. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. She goes on to say that Cory met her when she was at her lowest, and that he made her feel important. She also alludes multiple times to the idea that he ghosted her, or that he emotionally abused her, and that when she needed him the most, he was nowhere to be found.
You know what's, again, I don't want to act like there aren't real people that are affected by emotional abuse, because it's a real thing. You know, there's manipulative people out there. But you know what I think is also true? People feel emotionally abused when they don't get their way. People use that as such a quick cop-out. It's like things didn't go your way, somebody doesn't agree with you, and then it's like, boom, I was emotionally abused. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yo, shout out to Kings with the Gifted, man. Make sure y'all say thank you. Let's go. Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
You treated my body, my heart, my time like they were things that you could shelve and retrieve whenever it suited you. Like I only existed when you needed to feel wanted. And it seems like they had a complicated on and off relationship. She alludes to the idea that he apparently cheated on her in public. And then the next day, someone told me they saw you in California with another girl. He goes on to claim that this was his sister, and she also says that this is when he stopped talking to her altogether. And then she goes on to say that this ruined her nervous system somehow, and
All right, now it's like right off the rip, you fucking lost me. Somebody cheating on you ruined your nervous system? That doesn't even sound like it makes sense. Somebody cheating on you ruined your nervous system. Okay, I'm gonna try to hear her out, bro, before I judge too hard, bro. But it sounds like you're right, Tiger. It sounds like she just wants to be a victim so fucking bad. Let's keep going.
Over and over, she questions his position as a role model on YouTube, and really the entire image that he presents in his content to his audience, claiming that part 2 would be even heavier. And honestly, this first post I really saw as a nothing burger, like...
And let me just say this off the rip, too. Sorry if I keep pausing, but I just got to get this off my chest. She is I feel like somebody that would be coming out as a victim would just let it all out on the table because they need everybody to know how bad this person is. But it's like the fact that you're purposely breaking it up into parts, like even the last thing they just said, oh, part 2 is going to be even crazier. It's like, that just feels like clout chasing. That just feels like you trying to exploit it. Exactly. She just wants more followers. It's like, whoa, why don't you just come out and let us know? Where are the authorities? Not for real. Why don't you go tell somebody that can make a difference? It's just like another internet grab. Come on, man.
Wow, man has a relationship with a woman of age. Yes, maybe he led her on or he knew he had her wrapped around his finger, but nothing criminal or even immoral to me. Now in part 2, we see some actual messages exchanged between the two of them. Apparently they were communicating through Xbox quite a bit, which is insane to me, but I digress. Basically, it seems like after some time, Cory wanted to spin the block for a booty call, apparently making light of himself ghosting her in the past. You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck up your life some more.
What you talking about, Cory? Why did you say that? You trying to fuck up her life some more, huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, CoryxKenshin? What's going on? And why is everybody always talking on Discord or Xbox? Nigga, when was this? When was this? To where they felt like they couldn't be talking on fucking iPhone. At least goddamn BBM, BlackBerry or something. Discord and Xbox. Why does this always seem to be a pattern with YouTubers? This is very confusing. And any normal WhatsApp, iMessage, goddamn green bubble text messages. Why is it always Discord or some weird private text log?
What? That was a joke, jeez. I was just asking. Now she claims he did this spinning of the block because he knew he could still get her and that it would make him feel powerful. I mean, honestly, I think the dude just wanted to hit it again, seeing if it was a possibility. She claims, though, that he somehow threw the fact that she was apparently assaulted in the past by someone else in her face in doing this. She says that he used her when he wanted sex, and he comes back and says that this wasn't the case and that he genuinely loved her, but that apparently during the time of their relationship his life was all over the place. And despite previously claiming that she did not care about his money or status in the first part, she makes the assumption here that his life is all roses because he has money and fame, which obviously we've seen countless examples that that's not always the case. A lot of times more money, more status, well, it brings in a lot more problems for someone, especially mentally. And also, for the record, in her trying to expose him in this way, tells me that she is being very vengeful and really trying to turn his fans on him. I mean, just look at the way she titled this slideshow series. She was also trying to do like TikTok trends around the topic, which I'll get to here in a second. Now, apparently at some point this woman was diagnosed with cancer, which is obviously terrible. She says she was diagnosed all the way back during the pandemic, saying that she felt more alone than ever. And so she apparently reaches out to him, and she shares this single text from him, allegedly, where he says, "That was the most passive-aggressive cancer reveal ever," with absolutely no other context.
That's genuinely funny. I'm not gonna lie. Cory, that's funny. That's some good dark humor right there. Can't cap.
We don't know what she said to him before that, how she said it, or how long it had been since they had even talked. Claiming that seeing that text was harder than the diagnosis itself. I mean, come on. I mean, she's basically acting like he says, well, that sucks, bitch, kick rocks, and then blocked. Like, there is truly not enough context here to make a judgment about one single text message. But she claims that that message showed his true character, and she even brings his mother into this, saying that he should know better because she went through something similar with cancer, which I think is so out of bounds and fucked up for her to say.
So my chat's saying that the Discord page that they showed says that the account was made in 2025. So it's already looking fabricated right off the jump. According to the Where You At detectives. But hey, let's keep it pushing.
Now, she claims she survived the cancer, thankfully, and this is where we move on to part 3, where she basically says that Cory was using other women in this way, where he never truly committed to them but liked to keep them around.
Okay, so right off the rip, it's like Cory might be guilty of being a fucking fuckboy. Maybe he's guilty of being a fuckboy. But is that morally correct? Maybe not. And we can have that conversation. We can have that conversation for sure. But guess what? To get on the internet and then try to paint this person as somebody that is evil, somebody that is, destroying your life, somebody that is just needs to be hated universally. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? People are so emotionally immature that they think that since they got their heart broken, everyone in the world needs to hate this person. You know, I told a story on my channel before where I genuinely did one of my partners wrong emotionally. I got out of a relationship. I was moving too fast. And instead of, internalizing and working on myself and, becoming more secure with myself, I rushed into another relationship. And then I ended up not appreciating that person. And I didn't realize it at the time, but it was just like an emotional rebound. Like, I just needed somebody to be with so I can get over my ex. And once I realized that I was essentially just using this person for emotional support, essentially, I quickly let them know, and I broke their heart. It was devastating, and I really hurt that person. Am I now victim to being like essentially an evil, bad person because of that? Is that what she now has the ability to pop out years later and say that I'm the reason that her life was ruined or some shit? Did I put her through a hard time? Sure. Do I feel bad about it? Sure. And we can have that conversation, and I could be criticized through that lens, but it's like, yo, this is essentially what I'm hearing. Whether it was intentional or not intentional, it is not a fucking crime to be a fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to believe that that's not his intention. But even if it was, what are we talking about? Chat, do what you need to do with this Esteban guy. I'm in the middle of a video, but ban that nigga.
She goes on and on about speaking her truth and holding Cory accountable, really painting the picture that what she's doing here is some brave act. And then she also shares this video of the two walking down a hallway where she says, POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He only wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you.
I'm still on.
I'm still on.
Then I woke up again and it was off.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry, I just got this fetish,
Oh shit. Why did you do that, Cory? Why did you say that? And again, I'm willing to take this with context that he's with his girl, he's joking, he's making an inappropriate joke. That's what I want to believe here. But this is one of them things where you get caught in 4K saying some shit like this, boy. It's hard to defend, I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Corey, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
Here's the thing though. This is all the context a nigga need to dispel all of it. Look at this smile. This is a smile of happiness, trust, and love. She wasn't fearful. So whatever the fuck he did or didn't do, it clearly was at least taken as a joke and was both on board. So I'm still not putting that on Corey, man. I'm still not doing that.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of...
And half her hair is shaved. You can never trust a girl that shaves half of their head. Fact. They will lie, cheat, and steal. This is an evil woman. Half of her head is shaved. You cannot trust her. I'm trying to tell you. All right, now I'm just talking shit. But for real, are we trusting this? She looks crazy.
No,
Dragon Ball
My
Z,
bad, my
where you
bad.
going with this?
Now, don't get me wrong, that was some weird shit he said about watching her in her sleep and doing something. But granted, these are two people whose relationship seemed very immature, toxic, and downright strange. Also, while editing this video, I found this clip where she was being interviewed on TikTok Live last night, and she talks about the things that Corey said in that clip, making it pretty clear that she knew it was a joke.
Obviously, you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that
But people are that dumb, though.
Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video. But if you guys read the point of view on there, I never said that that was the essay video.
So why did you post it? Why did you post it? Because you knew that would paint him in a certain light. Why would you post it?
Video in particular, she posted it because it was a nice moment, a nice one. Like, can y'all listen? That is what she just said. What's wrong with y'all?
I literally just said that.
She did also post this video trying to capitalize on a TikTok trend.
Bacon avocado.
I mean, come on guys, you cannot tell me that this isn't at least a little bit about clout or revenge. I mean, at the end of the day, it really...
All this seems to... I know I'm pausing a lot, guys. I'm so sorry. But it's just... It really frustrates me because it feels like the only angle here... This is just a bitter ex-girlfriend that realized that she was dating one of the most loved people on the internet. And they're not together anymore. So now her only goal essentially is to try to defame him and get some clout off of it, which it doesn't even benefit her. Like, it really doesn't even benefit her in any way. It really doesn't benefit her in any way. Like, maybe she'll get some views. She won't even make money from them views. This is mental illness. I just want some attention. I just want some attention. That's literally all this is. She's jealous. She misses him. She probably is sad that she missed out on, you know, being with a very successful creator who's a multi-millionaire. Jealousy, envy, whatever it is. That's what this is.
It just seems like Corey was playing the fields, having fun with a couple of different girls. Yes, maybe some of them thought that it was something more serious, but either way, the guy did not do anything illegal. He had a fully consensual relationship with this woman. This is something that she said during a TikTok live just last night.
Between me and Corey. Like,
y'all are...
The essay happened to me when I was younger.
A whole different person.
And it has nothing to do with him. Like,
so I mean, this is the evidence right here. This is her in 4K being interviewed, saying that Corey never did anything wrong to her, but now she wants to pop out and say differently.
And I said that many times in my letter. I never said it.
Literally, how dare you be successful without me? That's exactly how it's coming across, yo. Exactly.
You guys kind of assume because of his wording in the video that that he's saying something weird, like, but he was being playful and he was like saying like things like
Thank you for saying
like,
that.
to laugh, like we were like, that's something we both laughed at. Like, that's something that didn't make me feel uncomfortable about him. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video. But and I'm gonna say this again, I never said he SA'd me. I never said he SA'd me. I'm gonna say it one more time for everybody.
You never said that.
I know, like, you know, because you've been talking about it, you've been saying it over and over again. They're not listening because, like, some of these people, like, don't have a brain, obviously.
So yeah, it was kind of just one of those things where it was really none of our business, nor do I really give a shit if someone I watch for entertainment leads people on in their personal life. I mean, as long as he wasn't doing anything illegal or immoral, like I said earlier, I guess I just kind of think, who cares? Like, even the messages that she showed, they were either out of context or they seemed to be blown way out of proportion, like when he was merely joking around or saying something else that we truly have no idea what prompted that response. And the other thing is, like, how he chooses to present himself in his professional life, in his videos and his streams, is really his choice.
Even that, to a degree, it's like, does it suck when a content creator is quote unquote faking a personality for y'all entertainment? Sure. I think we would all appreciate, you know, our favorite creators, whether it's an actor or whatever the fuck, to be exactly how, you know, they present themselves in the content that we enjoy. But when you really think about it, they don't owe you that, bruh. They don't owe you that. Like, the only thing that us as human beings owe each other on this earth is being a respectable human being in general. Don't fucking break laws. Don't fucking assault people. Don't, you know, hurt people. Like, but at the end of the day, as a content creator, even though the whole nature of it is to be authentic, which again I pride myself in, is it really that crazy if CoryxKenshin is nothing like how he presents himself to be online? How is that any different than your favorite actor in your favorite movie? They show up, they do a great job in the movie, you're entertained, and then you leave the movie. When you meet them in real life, you don't necessarily be like, yo, that's like, you don't have that expectation for them to be exactly like that in real life. Like, that would be unfair, honestly. They don't owe you that, bro. And it's not fair to put that on anybody, especially not your favorite creators, bro. So, is Corey a little bit of a playboy? Maybe. I don't think so. I genuinely don't. But I don't know the guy. So don't put that on him. Don't put that on him.
Like, honestly, the way she set this entire thing up, you would think he was out here on some Diddy shit, or maybe like some Minecraft YouTuber activity, but it was really none of that. I don't know, it's just crazy to me, because when I saw this last night, the way the people were talking about it on Twitter, the way his fans were reacting, you would think this guy did like the absolutely worst thing in the world, when it really just seemed like maybe he played this girl with very loose evidence. I don't know, maybe I'm fucked up, maybe I'm seeing it wrong, maybe you guys will disagree with me in the comments, but nothing about what he did here screams like, oh, this guy needs to be canceled to me. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this topic down below.
I think that it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. So I think that, you know, again, that's the conclusion of the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. And y'all let me know if you agree or disagree with what I had to say. It's like, at the end of the day, would it be amazing if Corey was this perfect human being that he portrays himself to be on the internet? Sure, I think that would be absolutely great. I think we need more great people in the world. But if Corey's a fucking asshole behind the scenes, I mean, hey, as long as he's not hurting nobody, you know, genuinely like, you know what I'm saying? The allegations they putting on this man's name? SA? Like, what? Like, that's shit that people go to jail for, bruh. That's what y'all want for this man? Because he broke your heart? I can't co-sign that, man. I cannot co-sign that. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I can't wait to see what y'all think of this situation. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you tap into the live streams on Twitch. That's where you at, Berto. Link in the description. And
Where you at, Berto?